How y'all doing? This is your girl Sassy T from 803. Welcome to the Tea House, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. What y'all up to? Come on in. Remember, all things on this channel is alleged, in my opinions, for learning, teaching, entertainment purposes only. If you guys would like to hit the like button when you come into the building, please do. And also, you can share these videos as well. You can also, what's going on with I've been having troubles, y'all, with my charge and my phone. So excuse me. I am going to try to get me a new phone by next week. Hopefully I can get enough money saved where I can get one. But anyway, because this one is not holding charge, y'all. So anyway, if y'all want to share the videos, please share the videos. Tell your family, your friends about the channel. Okay. Also, if you want to give to the channel, you can do that through Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. You can do super chat, super stickers, super emojis, and all that. Okay. So all Cash Apps will definitely go towards phone. Maybe we're still trying to figure out if we're going to mimosas because it is Father's Day weekend. So that's really important to me that I spend, Father's Day with my husband and my boys. So I'm not sure. Okay. I'm hoping that mail changes it. But we'll see, y'all. We shall see. Okay. So, hey, Dot Willie, how was your day? My day was good. It was kind of busy. I took my grandbaby home today. Her mama's feeling a little bit better, and I guess she had sinusitis, and she thought she might have had the flu or something, but thank goodness she didn't. Um, so I'm doing good. Hey, Diane Scott, my member. Hey, Dot Willie. Hey, Lisa Foster, my member. Pat Dyer, my member. Suzette Johnson. Hey, Suzette. I think you're on my Facebook page. Are you on my Facebook page? I remember your name. If this is Suzette from Facebook, hey, Suzette. Dot Willie again. Welcome. Y'all hit the like button as you come into the tea house. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking rough. I have not did anything to my head today. Okay. Hey, Suzette, you guys, welcome Suzette to our YouTube channel. Okay. She is from my Facebook page, Sassy T from 803. She's one of the followers over there. Welcome, Suzette. Welcome, soul. I'm so glad you are here. I hope you love it here. We try to be like family over here, and maybe one day you become a member. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Yes, y'all. I tell you, I've been ripping and running. So I'm sorry that I'm late. But better late than never. Okay. So you guys know we start at the 10-minute mark. They've been talking about Pinky Cole on the girl, the slutty vegan owner. Oh my God. They've been giving her down they've been tearing this woman head off her body. Okay. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. They keep saying she's a scammer. I'm not gonna say that. Thank you, Diane, for your super sticker. Diane started off right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all know I have to do my
The money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
hey, money. Dollar bills, y'all. Ding, ding, ding. Look, I get enough. Y'all know I got to do my dance, right? Y'all know I'm gonna do my dance, all right? So, um, so everybody, welcome Suzette. And if there's anyone here, hey Bush Campers, hi. And if there's anyone else here from Facebook, please let me know. Thank y'all so much. Listen, also, So they've been giving Pinky down the y'all. They saying she is being sued because she has not allegedly paid her employees. Um they say that, she blamed a lot of the mismanagement of funds on her CFO. And it's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. I think Pinky, when she got Slutty Vegan, it grew so fast that she probably just didn't know how to handle it. And the worst thing you can do in business is get your family and friends working for you. That's the worst thing you can do. And I know we want to support our family and give them jobs and stuff. But let me tell you something. Sometimes your family is not what they all cracked up to be. Okay. Some people don't want you to succeed. All right. Some people will purposely sabotage your business because they hadn't succeeded. So I don't know about Pinky, but that's how Candy Burris got her stuff shut down because she was hiring her family, paying them the bare minimum. And in Atlanta, you can't be making no $13 no hour. That ain't that don't even kids nowadays look at $13. I mean, that ain't no money. You have to have 4 of them jobs just to make it. So I'm gonna keep you guys informed about that. So for the perfect people that are new to the channel, we always do like little hot topics to the 10-minute mark, and then we'll get to start talking on Country Wayne and Amber and Anthony and Jay and Ernestine. I had a great thought today. You know how I am. Y'all know I'm a thinker. I tell people on my Facebook page all the time, I'm very analytical. I'm very fair. Okay. And we have our favorite girl over here, Melody. And as much as I love Melody, they know I call her out. So if I love Melody to the point where I can call her out, Amber is no different. I'm sorry, but and I attend all Melody's functions, right? Melody's my girl. We meet up, we go to our functions, we hang and all that stuff. So if I can give Melody the, when I think she wrong, I definitely can do it to Amber. Okay. That's that on Pinky. They said Pinky is a good Mama AJ wanted Ernestine to be with Jay. Yeah, I got a feeling that Ernestine is going back to Jay. I don't know why. I feel like what's happening on the skits is a lot. It's too many people in the pot. And I think what has happened, they brought too many people in and it's very confusing and they can't keep the storyline straight. Meaning Jay is with Nadia, but Nadia is not a favorite. Ernestine is. Whether we like Ernestine or not, she's a favorite. She's a favorite because people like her and Jay together. Okay. They got divorced, but Jay has a drinking problem. And Jay, he don't want to acknowledge that. And that is what broke them up besides cheating. Okay. And Ernestine cheated. Then Jay cheated. I think they were in a place where they was not ready to be married. They should have stayed girlfriend, boyfriend for a while and then got married. Okay. But I have an idea. Now, this might not be, it could be looked at commercial real quick, being let's see, being drooling to ask you your thoughts about Rihanna ASAP Rocky seemingly fussing at the Met Gala last week. I like me some Rihanna, so hope not. They look like they were fussing, but see, with Rihanna, it's hard to read Rihanna because she has the resting bitch face all the time. And her and I don't, maybe they had a disagreement, but they still together. They still rocking strong. And y'all know they gonna have they that it couple. They're gonna have disagreements. And Rihanna don't hold back for nobody, not even him. So it's all right. To me, I think they all right. Somebody said she came out and spoke on it, but I hadn't seen that. That could have been AI. You have to be careful what you share. People sharing all this AI is getting more intelligent and it's getting harder to recognize AI, but I can tell AI. You just have to pray for discernment when it comes to this AI stuff. I think they're okay. I love ASAP. I love Rihanna. You know, I'm a Riri girl. Always have been, even, you know, before Beyonce. Okay, Riri is my girl. So I think they're cool. And I think it had to do with maybe Tyler. Tyler was mad because Rihanna didn't recognize her. Rihanna is not that type person gonna run after you and recognize you. She ain't got to do that. You are minute to her. I don't know why this Tyler girl always wanting people to recognize her. You're a beautiful young woman. Half time you don't recognize black women. And I think that's the problem with Rihanna. Because there's some things that Tyler had a controversy about you know, black women in general. She's not black, she's Egyptian. No, what is she? Ethiopian. Okay. Hey, OG Glow. What's up, OJ? Lionel Siler. Hi. So my thing on the skits is too many extras out here. I think they should revamp it and go back and start weeding some things out. Not everything, but some things. What I've been seeing is, okay, let's use Amber and Anthony. Amber and Anthony, Shayla, Angelina, Brody, and this Dave character. If they had to just stopped with Amber and Anthony trying to work it out, not bring this Dave character in, and then Angelina trying to do what she's doing now, then it would have been fine, because my girl Amber wouldn't be lying, cheating, and she wouldn't be in this predicament where people are talking about like a dog. If it had to stop with Anthony not hanging out with Ben, I told y'all, Anthony hanging with Ben was going to be his detriment, because Anthony hangs with people who are just like him. He doesn't hang with people who holds him accountable. And there is not a lot of people in Skitland that hold people accountable. There's not a good friend with Amber that holds her accountable, because if they did hold her accountable, they will attack her, because some of the a lot of Amber fans, I don't call them fans, I call them obsessed. They think Amber does no wrong, but they don't understand, when you look at the whole picture, Amber and Anthony have both done wrong. Amber did wrong in the beginning, because I honestly think Anthony loved Amber. And then after all this stuff came out, I think both of them, to me, are very emotional individuals. They just go off emotion. If I feel like I love you right then, they'll go off that emotion instead of sitting down and being adults and thinking about, what am I feeling? Let me hash this out. Is this jealousy because this person, when he stood up at Roe, he didn't love Roe. He was mad because Roe was moving on. But guess what? It ended up to be Roe's blessing, because Malachi ain't nothing but a crook. So, what else? I think they need to revamp it. Ernestine and Jay get back together. I don't know about Amber and Anthony. I don't know what's going to happen with them. I'm kind of on the fence. I would love to see their marriage have a chance, but with her sleeping with Dave right now, and Anthony find out, I don't think Anthony will be able to forgive her. And then I think once the thrill is over with Dave, because right now he's not committed to her. He doesn't require anything, because a man that tells you to stay home and take care of your husband should let you know right then he don't care about you. Because if he did, he'll be like, well, how is he? When you are you going to be able to come? I really don't want you over that way, or this and that. But he tells you, now you need to stay home and take care of your husband. But I want to come be with you now. You got all that now. I understand you need to take care of your husband. She took it as, oh, you don't have an ego and all this. No, that's the oldest trick in the book. Amber is very green when it comes to men. And the reason why I tell you guys I want Amber to change is because she keeps pulling men just like this. She's never going to pull a good man because of her mindset. It looks like they are trying to redeem his character and be the man of the house to lead his wife. It looks that way. But tomorrow might be a whole different story with Anthony. My thing with Anthony, until Anthony show me that when he's not around Amber, that he is standing on 10 times on his business. If Anthony shows me that when he is out and about in the streets and Shayla come around telling him what she gonna do, what he ain't, and he shut her down and say, look, I was speaking out of emotion about marrying you. I was mad, but my thing is I want to save my marriage. I'm gonna save my marriage. And I just want to see a man out of Anthony. I want to see a man who would act as if Amber was his real wife and he was losing her. How would you get her back? This is how I want to see Anthony. Because I be damn if Shayla gonna come and take my man back again. See, Amber, I blame this on Amber. I'm sorry. She went and started hanging with Shayla. For what? And then you agree? You tell Anthony, oh, I forgive you. You hanging with Shayla. Y'all had this crying moment. And as soon as you saw Dave, all that went down the street. Oh, I got to have me a piece of that chocolate. And let's be clear, this is nothing more than physical. Amber is going to get hurt and it's going to snap her back so quick into who she is because God finna get her. God gonna work on Anthony. Anthony gonna be Anthony until we see change. My thing is, I'm hard on Amber because Amber can be better in her character. She can be wiser. She can be better. She can make better choices. You slept with a total stranger because he's holding your hand in public. In 5 and 6 months, he won't do that. You are living off adrenaline and what feels good. And like your daddy told her, it ain't gonna feel good. Feel good, you don't have to be strong. It's when you don't feel good when your character is built. Amber don't want to go through that because Amber is used to feeling good. Y'all heard Wayne say. Wayne said, oh, you always happy when you want to do what you want to do. Oh, that was a big sign. Nobody heard that though. And anybody know Amber is Wayne. He told her, you're happiest when you want to do what you want to do. Meaning running around. Amber was happy when she was sneaking around with Wayne. Because guess what? It felt good. Anthony, it don't feel good. She don't want to have to fight her feelings. She don't want to not fight through the way God want her to fight through. So I blame her for this because she should have never, ever started hanging with Shayla. And if she had not hung with Shayla, I could accept the divorce, okay? I could accept that, but you hanging around with the same woman who bit you the first time and had that python body around your neck, almost took your life, and you still hanging out with that snake. I don't care. That's Amber's fault on that part, okay? Ain't no way I'm hanging out with no woman that conspired against my home. Heck no. Dave was probably with another woman. He was. I'm telling you, Dave got women. And Melissa, see, the thing of these it's called sight words. And once you start recognizing sight words in skits and plays and movies and writing, you'll understand. People don't understand that. How can I judge Dave? Um, he might be the one for him, but God might have sent the God ain't gonna see you nobody else's wife. Period. In life, and then skits that he might do it in the skits. The God of the skits might do it, but not in real life. It never works because how you get them is how you lose them. Point blank, period. There's a woman right now. There's a skit with a woman with binocular watching Dave's house. She said, Dave, I'm watching you. I'm glad Amber's not over there. When I tell y'all that's probably that food from what it is, Arizona or Arkansas. Yeah. Dave is trouble. And it's about to be a mess. Remember, she told Dave that that stalker lady is dangerous. Yes. Yes. She said, I have, and poor Melissa, she has really given Dave everything from her. Weaning off women, standing the test, hoping he choose her. And he never chooses her. He goes and he chooses these crazy women. He chooses women that he can't have. And the reason why he chooses women he can't have because he's used to it. Y'all, how can I say it? Y'all help me out. If a man know you're married, you're living in the house with your husband, I could tell you anything. I could say, yeah, we getting a divorce, but I have to stay in the house, so I want to get abandoned so I can get my money. If that man respects you for one, number two, respect another man. Number three, respect God's boundaries, respect God's word. He would never, never take you on a business trip without his business partner. He saw Amber. He talked to Amber. He heard how green she was. And he know all I got to do is feed her what I want her to hear. That's it. That's all. I can feed her the line that she going to fall for it. Went up there and you got a whole husband at home that you just all of a sudden want to get divorced from because you smell perfume. No evidence. You blamed it on Shayla, and Shayla didn't have nothing to do with it. She told you she wasn't with Anthony, but you in your mind, because you want to do what you want to do, you want a reason to do what you want to do. So a man that takes you on a trip, kissing on you, holding your hand, knowing you a whole married woman, take you out in public to a fair, and you out there jumping around like a teenager for a teddy bear. If that's what make you happy, then fine. That man don't care about you. He didn't even introduce you to his friend. His friend pull up the first thing he did. What's up, man? Yeah, that. She looking like donkey on the Shrek. And then she said, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to Trey." He don't want his people to know you. He didn't want Melissa to find out about you. Hey, Alexis. Angelina is doing too much. Yes, she is. And this is what I said. They need to revamp. Let me get back to that. They need to revamp. They need to make Jay and Ernestine back together, working it out. I would love to see that. Now, I would watch Ernestine. I don't watch Ernestine because of these young boys she be dating. I think Ernestine is too beautiful and too smart to be playing that role she's playing. Okay? That's just me. And that's why I don't watch Ernestine, because of Trey. Trey is too young for Ernestine. I like Jay. I think Jay is hilarious, but Jay need to quit drinking. I'm not a big fan of Nadia and Jay. I'm just not. Nadia does too much. That's extra. That needs to go. Maybe to her own. She has her own skits. Um, okay, keep Jay and Ernestine. Next. Who else? We need to get Honey Pot and D back together. Too much is going on with D. Momo, too much. Diari, too much. They need to get back to the original cast. They need to get back to the original foundation of the skits because I think we lost ourselves along the way with all these extras that came in. Dalen skits are good, okay right now. I like Jalen. I like Jalen, his brother. I hope that is his brother. I do not like Nicole. I think Nicole is trashy on these skits. I think she brings nothing to the skits. I don't even know why she's back. I don't. But I see the storyline. I see the plot. I see what they're doing. They're making it more interesting. And Jalen is the one that's going to find out about Nicole. Okay. And I cannot wait for him to find out. His girlfriend already know about her today. So that group, Amber and Anthony. I've always said this. I said if they had to cut it and let Amber not cheat, they had to cut it. Brought Anthony in, his father. Bring somebody in that Anthony can figure out why he act the way he act. And then we can see some real men on these skits. Amber needs a character that's going to keep it real with her. No matter if it hurts her feelings, no matter if we don't like it, they need to keep it real. Every friend needs that one friend. And to me, Danielle wasn't it because Danielle is just like Amber. And she doesn't understand Amber. But if I had a friend like Amber, I'd be like, girl, look, you need to chill. You out here running the streets with this man you don't know. This man can have the house in Virginia and you out here sleeping with him. Ew. I don't get it. And he's in Atlanta. Girl, you better be careful. He could be bisexual. Didn't they say when he first saw Amber, he wanted her? He did. And he got her now. I mean, you didn't give the man time to even imagine being with you. You just went over there and just popped on him. I was like, damn, that's easy. Melissa going to be the one to take Dave down. I believe it. Me too, Dana. I believe that too. Because she spent so many years giving herself to him, building that business, knowing things that nobody else knows about him. And he put her to the side. She going to tear him down brick by brick. And I honestly think she might give Amber a chance to get out of it. But she don't. She gonna tear Amber down too. I keep telling y'all, it seems like to me, Amber is gonna be broken down, y'all. I mean, I think she's gonna be broken worse than what Anthony has ever done her. To the point where she's gonna lose it all. And I would love to see the point where God is really working on Anthony to forgive her. It's almost like they're switching parts. It's like God is working on Anthony and he's having this moment where I could have been gone and I need to live my life right. And Amber is turning into Anthony. She just don't give a damn. She just out here screwing this man in Atlanta. And you are not free. You're not free by God and you're not free by the state that you're married in. You're not free. Period. Let's see. Dave was probably with another woman. He was. And they know Dave. They know. See, each woman know Dave. They know that Dave is a bachelor. And so he'll talk freely with Amber, okay? Because he's the bachelor. And he told Amber, The grass is never greener on the other side. And I've been with plenty of women and I've seen plenty of women. When a man tell you how many women he been, why would you want to be with him? You don't know what that man got. Ew. Tyler, yep, seems a trip. But we friends though. She told Kai Sinet during his live stream when he asked her out. Oh, yeah, Tyler different. Hey, moving silence. The extra skits needs to be played after midnight. Right. Amber is just not likable anymore. Yeah. And you know what? Wayne did say that we would not like this Amber. We are not going to like her at all. He did say that. He did say there will not be a divorce, but I don't know if that meant then or now. Okay. But he did say on his live, y'all are not gonna like Amber. Y'all gonna hate her. But I love Wayne because if you listen to Wayne, he give you clues. And people are so emotional about Amber, they don't get it. And I'm trying to get them to understand that if you listen to Wayne, he's going to give you a context clue. He's going to give you a key word, a sight word. You got to know what you're listening to. People get so emotional because well, Anthony, he cheated on her, but she cheated on him too. And they ain't have to be married. She still went into the marriage with a lie. And that man ain't forgave her. He's going to have to forgive Wayne. He's going to have to forgive Amber. And the only way I know Anthony has changed if he never brings that up again. I know if he goes to Wayne and say, look, I need to have a talk with you. I really need to sit down. And for once, I would love to see Wayne be in a serious element. Because every time we see Wayne, he going to make us laugh. Okay? But I would love to see him in a serious element. A serious one. And have a serious talk with Anthony. Because that would be mind-blowing. Because I could see Wayne having a seriousness about the relationship. Okay? I can see him being serious as a heart attack. But there's no accountability. There are no people holding people accountability on these skits. And I think that's why we lack luster in the skits, because we're so used to somebody who is strong in the skits or in movies that hold people accountable. But these skits, people are just running around doing whatever. Like Dawn, she told on Jocelyn today. And if you don't think telling on Jocelyn about Ty and she thinks it's going to get Mike back, I promise you, she going to tell on Jocelyn. Wayne was serious when he told Amber and Wayne Anthony no divorce. Oh yes, Suzette, he did say that. He said, oh, there will not be a divorce. And Kai is Anthony's son. Those two things he was adamant about. Hey, Sheree. Hey, boo. How you doing? Nuggets, God has a plan. Yes, Suzette, he does. He's turning, it's like he's flipping. And I think with Anthony, and God shows him if this is happening, if when God opened him up to show him how he turned Amber, then he's going to understand. He's going to be able to forgive her. It's going to hurt him deeply, but he's going to be able to forgive her. But Amber is finna get broken. And I hate that the girl got to go through it, but she got to go through it. Anthony is going, y'all, this ain't the first panic attack. I think he's going to have another one. I think both of them are going to be broken down like a fraction. And I'm ready to see it. I am so ready to see change. Hey, Shaquanda, her friend left the one that was her lawyer. That was the real one. Her friend left. Oh, yeah, Brittany. Brittany didn't care. Brittany told Amber about herself. Now, I love me some Brittany, y'all. I love Brittany. I miss Brittany. Brittany is me, okay? Brittany is a me. Okay. Now, not a cheater like Brittany was, but I'm a Brittany cheated for a reason, but there's never a reason to cheat. Never. Wayne and Tamara are together in real life. That's what they say. I think Wayne and Tamara get back together. I think Wayne talking to Tamara's dad, something erupted in Wayne because Tamara's dad let him have it. He called him trash. And when somebody calls you trash, that makes you reevaluate yourself. When another man tell you about yourself and call you trash, you start thinking about things. But I do think they're gonna get back together. But Honey Pot got to stop hanging around Shayla. That's why Honey Pot is in the mess she's in. She's hanging around Shayla, trying to be like Shayla instead of being who she is. Because it don't take you 10 minutes to go make a great salad, to make a lentil burger, or a lentil fish sandwich, or scrambled lentils. You know, you can scramble lentils and you can get you some vegan noodles and you can make you like a shepherd's pie. You can do all kinds of stuff. Okay. It does not take you that long. Girl, vegan is not hard to fix. The only thing I don't like vegan is the cheese. Oh, it's horrible. Hey, Shaquanda, my member, they need a divorce. They need to separate. They need to grow their own separate ways. They really do. Mm, I don't. I don't know. I like the Daltons, and I'm gonna tell you this: who else gonna be for Amber, and who else gonna be? Cause they are the. I'm gonna tell you the reason I started watching it is because of them. Okay, that's when I started watching it was because of Amber and Anthony. And I used to watch Country Wayne when Country Wayne was a fool, you know, him and his brother was on there. That skit where he was on the phone and he was at work and he was talking about my boss ain't gonna do nothing to me, and the boss standing behind him. Baby, that thing had me hollering at work one day. And that's I started watching Country Wayne when Country Wayne was so darn funny and everybody else thought he was corny. I have been a Country Wayne fan since day one. And then when I started seeing Amber and Country Rain messing around, I said, I don't like them messing around. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I had my daughter call me. Okay, let's see. Hey, Lillian. I wish Brittany could come back. Me too, Lisa Foster. But Brittany doing big things with her law firm. So the next one he has gonna be bad. Yeah, that's what I said, Dana. And that's when Amber is gonna be broken. I hate to say it, but she is. And Dave knows Amber is in love with, he knows Amber loves Anthony. That's why he's not calling her. Notice he never calls her, she calls him. It's they got Amber looking desperate, and I don't like it. Because every woman don't have to look desperate. I think I could accept the divorce if she never hung with Shayla and being friends with Shayla, going out to eat with Shayla, treating Shayla better than her own husband at home. And she was the one that started this whole mess. That's what I could not get. I can't get my head wrapped around. Okay. I'm good. And you? I'm good, Sheree. I'm good. How you been? Yeah, I'm glad to see you. Wayne was serious when he told Amber and Anthony no divorce. He did say that. He said, but they going through some things. Y'all ain't gonna like Amber. Y'all gonna hate Amber again. Uh, let's see. The next one was gonna be bad. Yeah, I don't think this is the I don't think this is um the one that's gonna change him. I think he's gonna have another one. And I think Angelina is gonna cause it. I promise you. Because Angelina is nothing but evil. Now, what I would like to see with Angelina, whoever this woman is, I'm glad she took that roadkill off the top of her head and put her straight wig on today. Thank you. Because you're a beautiful woman. But that wig, baby, oh, that wig was tore up. It looked like somebody shot it and it rained and snowed on it and somebody peed on it and drug it down the road. I'm glad you took that thing off. And I hope you didn't pay a lot of money for it. Okay. But she had another wig on today. She looked pretty today. The lady that what's her name? Um oh shoot, it's coming to me. But anyway, the one she's after Angelina. What I like to see with these skits, since they got individuals and they all intertwine at one part of another, what I love to see is Angelina get her due justice. Shayla finally breaks off from the Daltons and have her own stance in her own skit with her mom and dad and seeing her mama go and finding out stuff about her mama that she never knew about. And let that skit itself be so intense, you won't have to worry about the Daltons. And I get tired of Anthony running back and forth with Shayla. It's redundant. It's so dead. It's like beating a dead horse. And we're sick of it. And to the point where I start skipping. Y'all know I don't skip. But I got to the point where I cannot stand this. Stop. Just stop it. Y'all keep trying to force this and it's not going to work. But I love to see that family, that the Brodies, go through their own stuff. And Anthony and Amber, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I love to see Jay and Ernestine back together. I really, really would. And then maybe Ernestine will be the one to put some sense into Amber's head. Because Ernestine right now, you know, Ernie, you can't. I like the real Ernestine. I don't like the character she played. I love the real Ernestine. Okay. The Ernestine that's the producer, the Ernestine that's teaching, the Ernestine that network, the smart. That's the Ernestine I want to see. Okay, that's who I want to see. The one that fills you up in God and tells you nothing but the truth and shakes some sense into you. That's the Ernestine I want to see. The Jay I want to see is a sober Jay. A sober Jay that can talk to his cousin and let her know it ain't what you think it is. Because Amber right now is thinking on emotion. And I hate to say it, but she's going to be broken. This man is going to break her. And it's not going to be good. Hey, Juju New. Hey, Fancy Face of the South. Yes, I believe the Brodies are shady. Yes, and it's coming back. It is coming back, Fancy Face of the South. Welcome to the chat. Hope you guys hit that like button. Thank you again, Diane, for your super sticker. If you guys want to give to the channel, you can do so. You can do it through the Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. You can do super chat, super sticker, super emojis. Okay. The baby told her she want them to live under the same roof. She did today. She did. She's so cute. Jay little girl is so cute. Now that's Jay's little girl, okay? Just evil, right? Juju knew. Angelina is getting on my nerves. She do too much. And it's time for her to get hers. Anthony is not your son-in-law. Okay. Fancy Face is a new member. Woo woo. Woo woo. Yo. Fancy Face is a new member. Y'all welcome Fancy Face to the tea house. Welcome to the tea house. Welcome to the tea house. Hey, yes. Welcome, y'all. I'm sick of this mess. You, Juju, knew. Every day I get on, I said, can we please get back to something? I don't want to see Dave. Dave look like an old man to me. No offense, Dave. No offense, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure you cool in person. But he is just not Amber. No. Ooh, no. No. Um, see the new lady. Let's see what to say. Fancy Face. The new lady would give Angelina her justice. Her pass is coming to collect. Girl, I can't wait. Fancy Face. When I tell you, I cannot wait. This is going to be so good. If they go deep and give Angelina everything she needs, don't let Angelina get away with this. We need to see Angelina crawl down the wall, slide back up, and crawl back down the wall again, like old slimy slime that she is. Okay? You're welcome. I hope Brooke is not pregnant. Y'all, let's talk about this Lisa Foster, my member. Let me tell you, I hate that Chase did this. These are kids, okay? And yes, there are teenagers every single day that are getting pregnant. There are teenagers every single day having abortions. There are teenagers every single day that are doing the wrong thing, but there are also teenagers every single day that are doing the right thing. And they had Brooke doing the right thing. They had Destiny doing the wrong thing, okay, at first. But it seems like the roles have turned. Destiny is trying to do right, and Brooke is trying to be hard headed. When Brooke was the one that was smart, intelligent, making the right decisions. And I don't understand, why would you have these kids go in the store, buy a pregnancy test, knowing that somebody's going to find it because they're kids. They're not smart. She's going to take the test. I'm hoping the girl is not pregnant. If it is, if Brooke is pregnant, I promise y'all won't hear nothing from me about that skit. Because I feel like this. Brooke should be at a point right now where she's looking at her school. They should have showed her, Larry, Shara, going to Southern, visiting the school, having a good time. Brooke should be learning how to drive with her dad. They should have been at a part where they surprise her with a car. Her and Destiny going out driving. There is so many positive things they could have did with this skit, but they had to take it there. They are giving Black kids a stigma. Every Black kid don't get pregnant. Okay, some of us went to school, finished school, went to college, and then had our kids. Okay, and I just don't like it. I think it's a bad skit. Brooke made up her mind. She did what she did. She was taught, but was she taught? This gonna give almost like Bethany, big Bertha Smuffleupagus. Okay, it's going to give her. Well, I tried to give her birth control, but y'all wanted to say I was overstepping my boundaries. You know, and I just don't like it. It's hard to watch this, y'all. It's very hard to watch because it's so immature, and I can't tell Chase or anybody who to produce, but I just think it was very bad. I think it's very bad that Chase is got a crush on Maggie. I do. I think Chase and Candace was one of the couples that I really adored and liked because his parents were very prevalent in his life. They've been a staple in his life. And I think Chase is doing too much. And if I was Candace, if you don't start putting me first, then we can head to divorce court too. Because ain't nobody. See, and Maggie is very disrespectful to their marriage. A woman only to do what a man allows her to do. And Chase allowing her to do what she's doing. And she's going to, of course, manipulate and gaslight and say, I'm not doing anything. I was just doing this because I do it for all the neighbors. Everybody don't want you cooking for their husband because you brought them Timberlands over to my house. Them Timberlands will put up your butt. Somebody had to have surgery to get them out. You ain't gonna disrespect my house. No. Not Willie, thank you. These skits need balance. They do need balance. There's no balance. There is no balance at all. These kids is made say the black kids and all the women look bad. That's the only part I hate about this. It gets with Wayne. You cut us down to nothing and bring other people in to make us look bad. Yeah, Chase is smiling with Maggie. Yeah, smitten with Maggie. He is smitten with Maggie, OG. And he don't even know it, but everybody around him sees it. He's smitten because he's never had nobody to really kind of cater. I mean, not cater to outside of Candace to kind of buy him a gift and, tend to hit, caught his eye. But Candace does all the things for him. But when another man looks at her, he wants to get mad. You don't get to do that, bruh. No. Let's see, these skits need balance. They do. Did we say every character they have starts off good? Then they turn the character to an ugly person or turns the situation ugly. And we don't have to see ugly all the time. And I know Wayne know his demographics, okay? He know who watches these skits. And it's people his age and up. We don't want to see this all the time. We get tired of watching all this mess all the time. It's a headache. We go to work and I hear about 5 affairs every day at work. Okay, or I go to Walmart. Girl, did you hear so-and-so? They got caught back there. The wife came up here and whooped up on her. Sometimes we need balance. I think we do need balance. I don't want to see Amber messing with another man. I don't want to see Amber doing what she doing with Dave. I think that's so nasty. I think it's very low vibrational, and I just can't wrap my head around why. It just doesn't make sense. Brooke done got sad smile. You know where Brooke got it from? Bethany. Brooke is acting just like Bethany, just like her. Everything Bethany said about Brooke is coming true. I don't know why they would do that because she's going to gloat over it. She is, Dana. And that's something that is the biggest turnoff of watching those skits. We have to watch a white woman call our black children nappy head, and a black producer allows this. We have to listen to a white woman belittle a black man. We have to listen to a white woman going to another black woman's house and telling her kids how to act on prom night. And she don't even know how to act. She can't even control her emotions because she's like a spoiled brat. Don't touch my buttons or I'm going to flare up. We don't care if you flare up because you're going to flare up at the wrong one and she's going to flatten you. My thing of it is, why can't we not have these positive? We got enough Tyler Perry movies where black women are always being put down. We're the most unlike people. And I just don't understand it. Even in the skits, they got us looking like we're cheaters. All we want is money. Men can buy us. That is not true. Men can't buy you when you got your own career. Yes, we need a man, but we need him for love. We need him for support. We need him for elevation together. That is crazy to me. I agree. I just knew someone was going to see them checking out at CVS. Me too, fancy face. but nobody saw him. But somebody gonna find that test. Watch. Isaiah's mom is going to see the purchase. Yep, on that darn card. Hey, Janice Panos. Hey, boo. How you doing? Moving in silence said, I didn't like the way Larry and Pernell treated Isaiah. That was wrong, but did nothing to Brooke. Well, yeah, that's true, but they were playing with him. Um, they tried to do the bad boy scene. You know what I'm saying? Pernell's so funny though. Y'all, Pernell is hilarious. They can keep Pernell on here because that's a fool. And then here come the HOA man. Lord, I'm the president. Says, keep me in your prayers. I have to take a test tomorrow to see how they are going to fix my heart valve. Oh, okay. I sure will, Janice. Hopefully they can go through your arm and do it. Or your groin. They won't have to, cut you. Okay. Let me know. Keep me informed though. Keep us informed. We got you. Sassy, I don't like how the Kiki is holy terror and these get. Ooh, that's a bad looker. Ooh, Kiki. But Terry, did you see Terry go off on it today? Ooh, he went off. See, she got a whiff of it and she started liking doing what she was doing. I don't like that either. That's so disrespectful. And I don't like the fact that Libby faked a miscarriage and she was never pregnant. I hope Kiki tells her daddy about it. Yes, I said it's too much sleeping around in these skits. It's diabolical. Yes. When you got over 1 million cases of HI to the I to the VI in Atlanta, over 1 million cases, y'all. 1 million. You got over 450,000 reported. You got over 500,000 unreported that they can't get in contact with. You think the CDC ain't got your name? They got you. That's crazy, y'all. One city, over 1 million people. Oh my God, that's crazy. But his lawyer told him be careful because he's going to regret it. That's what his lawyer told him. She said, I seen this more than once in you. And you keep on, you're going to lose everything. And his mama going to tear his head off. Maggie doesn't want him. She likes his work and keep getting deals. Maggie about that money. She is about that money, but it started out is, you think he like me? She was starting out being petty. Now she wanted to be about that money and the business, and it got too far. She flirted with him in the beginning. She did do that. She went, when Candace told her not to do it, she went and did it anyway. I might sound crazy, but I feel a real change coming for Anthony. They are about to flip the script. I think Anthony is going to become the man Amber's wanted, only for her to resent him for it. Yep. Hey, Money Law, thank you for that. Yes. Yes. She's not going to resent him. She's going to resent herself because now she's going to have to look at herself in the mirror and say, I just can't believe I did this. See, if you wait and let God work on the person, then you get what you want. But when it's like Abraham stepped out on Sarah, okay, and God told him to wait, but he went ahead and now they got this baby. And then I told you I was going to bless your wife with your own son. And Sarah laughed at me. That's why his name stands for laughter. Because people go out here and do their own thing. And they don't wait on God. And this is what Amber did. Amber made an excuse to get in this divorce, whether y'all like it or not, so she can go out here and run around with Dave. And it's not going to work in her favor. Wayne told her that in so many words. It's not going to work in the favor. And Wayne told y'all also, Amber, you know you love Anthony. So whoever this other dude is, it's nobody else. Whatever. You better be careful. Because you know you love Anthony. And I think we're gonna see a side of Anthony we ain't never seen before. I think when he find out about Dave and he find out about who Dave is and how the women he been messing with and all this stuff, we're gonna see a side of Anthony we ain't never seen before. And it's gonna be diabolical about Amber. But it's gonna be hard because now he's gonna be the one to have to forgive her again. When Diesel left, so did the God and Angelina. Child, that woman ain't never had a God in her moving in silence. That's the devil's sister. Oh, Maggie knows, yeah. He is doing totally too much. You're 100% right. Percent right. I think he might try to blackmail her. J Diva, she left her in jail. She ungrateful. J Diva is a hot mess and so disrespectful. Oh, it's time for her secret to come out. Just come out. I'm ready for Ralphie to get through this. I do feel like Ralphie and Sade is going to run across each other again for some reason. I feel like Sade is not for Rome. I don't see the chemistry. There was so much chemistry between Ralphie and Sade, and how she used to build him up and how she used to love him. And then J Diva came in because guess what? She saw Ralphie happy with another woman. She don't love Ralphie. She loves the fact that you're not going to have another woman because you're my fall guy. When I don't have nobody, then I want you. She don't want Ralphie. She wants Ty. I'm just saying, Fancy. But anyway, you guys, thank y'all for being with me. It's been an hour. I'm gonna go in here and get myself together. For tomorrow, I have to BLS, do my CPR recertification, ACLS tomorrow for work. So yeah, she in love with Ty. She was willing to sit in jail for Ty. She wouldn't have done that for Ralph. I did like how Mike had to be the one to tell J Diva about J Diva coming home. Mike is so stupid. Tell, oh yeah, she loves Ty. Drunk Peoria and Ron have chemistry. Now they do have chemistry. Ron, whether we like Peoria or not, Peoria and Ron has a lot of chemistry, and I love them together. Really, that he gave Peoria he gave Peoria a character. He really did. Amber is Amber's doing is the same thing Anthony's doing. All this skit has done is just flipped it. Yep. Dip that all that's all it's done. Both are wrong, but it's the same thing. Thank you, Dana. Ain't nobody right in this situation. And if Amber thinks she's right, she's doggone sure is not. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Say what?